Season 0, so people are expecting this to be Season 0. If it even needs to be a part 2, there'll be a part 2. But to our madness.
Oh, also, I'm holding. If for anybody that's interested, I'm having a time travelers meeting last week.
Oh, yeah. We are. I guess my character would be from the past, way in the past, but not time. He's time traveling the normal way.
Dude, my guy is just your average Joe. He's just your average Superman knockoff.
Also, guys, if you need me to draw your characters, I don't mind doing that.
That's fine. I think I got a decent picture for my character.
I drew 2 of the 2 players already, and they're from the Evil campaign, so I had really fun with that. I drew my character. If I had a character sheet,
thing that I wanted to try to get to today was I wanted to try to get an ear for what the party was looking for, what people were potentially interested in, what tone we're looking for, stuff like that.
Well,
I volunteer to go last.
I'm sorry, didn't catch the question.
No, I said I volunteer to go last.
Oh, okay.
Well, this is a superhero game, but personally, if you want opinions, open world, but don't be concerned of us beating the bad guy, because you can beat us by different ways. Like the Superman, how Lex Luthor always fights Superman. He gives him conundrums. Can't be in 2 places at once. You can catch me or save your beloved. You know what I mean? The bad guy gets away, but you know what I mean? We saved the city. You know what I mean? You gotta think of that as a mastermind when playing Mutants Masterminds. It's literally in the name.
Well, I mean, not all villains are going to be able to think that way, but yes, I get what you're going with.
As a GM, you know what I mean? You gotta look at multiple ways to beat us without beating us forcefully. Because the thing about Masterminds, characters can be overpowered as hell at its base. You can be the most simplest character and overpowered. I was basically, all I had was 2 powers, regeneration and immortality. After I died, I got back up. And I just regenerated all my wounds every turn. So it was practically the meat bag of everything, and I had guns.
You do realize that immortality doesn't do anything if they don't actually kill you.
Yes.
Well,
yes, but I had immortality high enough so when they killed me, next turn I'll back up.
Which would A, be illegal because it's above your power level, and B, still be pointless because they can knock you out and it doesn't do anything.
It was a power level 10 campaign. It was plenty of my power level, my good sir.
At power level 10, it would be limited to 10, which is not next round. Next round is 19.
Would it be?
Yes.
Well, anyway, I was pretty much.
That means that
I was back.
Change
That's right. It was an hour. It was an hour. Wasn't it? It's an hour if it's 10, right? It's an hour or a day.
Give or take, yeah. I'm not sure exactly, but that's pretty close.
Yeah, it was an hour.
All right,
An hour can be passed on thing. Basically, I was unkillable. I was the tank of the group.
Indestructible.
I
can't remember.
Yay, you're unkillable. So we just dig a hole very, very deep, like 200 feet, drop you in there, and fill it back up.
Yeah, basically you gotta think like that. You can't think like I'm gonna send minions and minions after you like normal D&D. You gotta think of a bigger picture, like.
Or I can just knock you out.
That works too. Sleep gas. My true weakness. But yeah.
Anything that doesn't kill you, yeah, that's your weakness.
Anything that doesn't kill me makes me stronger.
No, he's immortal. Let's go for mind control.
Is 10?
Anyhow, I think I've heard from Rowan. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'm just all I really expect is just to kick some ass and have some decent role play. That's all I really expect.
Oh, you're
like
not.
I'm not really. Yeah, I'm here to kick ass, role play a bit, and yeah.
And chew bubblegum.
And hope along the way we go to a goth IHOP.
What?
Yeah, goth IHOP.
Goth IHOP. Goth IHOP. IHOP is a restaurant, my good sir.
Yes.
A pancake
But
spot. But he wants it to be
Yes.
goth. So all black, bats everywhere, you know.
Goth
Like-
babes.
He wants the big titty goth girls.
I'm an ass man, okay? Actually, then again, big titty goth girls wouldn't be so bad.
He wants them to sit on him.
Told you.
Oh my god!
They make great.
Are
They
you-
make great pillows.
Wait, are you, oh my god! You're the what's that game called with the giant thigh ass vampire woman that's tall as hell?
And Mr. Lady Dismers, however you say your fucking name.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You're a fan of her, aren't you? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
I see
I'm
why.
going to go in again for a moment. For right now, I'm going to go ahead and ask White same question.
Me?
Yes, I was just curious if there was anything particularly tone-wise, anything particularly. What should the tone of this be, if that makes sense?
Maybe
I mean-
grayscale.
I'm okay with anything.
That's not quite fitting in with X-Men, but okay.
I don't know, like I'm just like grayscale, 4-color heroes, like whatever floats the boat.
Don't worry.
I'm okay with anything.
Okay.
Since this is it's been a long time since I played what's that called? M&M. So I want to get back the hang of it, and maybe
Also,
go along the flow until.
also-
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, I was just gonna say to our GM, I have a habit of getting really deep into my character as an RPer. So
Well, that's
don't
totally fair.
don't take my character and me as separate, because I purposely separate the attitude, the tone, and the his opinions as separate than my own. I play my character like I am an actor.
Okay.
They're two separate entities. Don't sometimes people blur the line and think like, oh, he didn't really like my character. His opinion is, you know what I mean, like stuff like that. No, my character didn't like your character. Maybe I have the same opinion, but no, I like.
One moment.
Like,
For me, I think I'll play someone similar to my character, but similar to me in IRL, but I will appreciate everything you do, and I won't really complain much unless it's really bad. But if I think in real life I will really hate that guy. I will hate that guy like in the game. But I would like I will appreciate you to make him hateable kind of thing.
yeah, my guy. I'm playing a wise old man. So
A wizard.
a wizard.
You're a
Harry.
wizard, Harry.
Yes, the meme is true. He is a wizard. He is a fire wizard.
I'm basically a Superman knockoff.
He's basically Gandalf that uses primarily fire magic.
So we have two knockoffs in this team.
Well, every wizard is a knockoff of Gandalf at this point. Let's be honest here, okay? The whole class is a knockoff of Gandalf. You know what I mean? But I'm an elemental
Yeah,
to be exact. You know what I mean? I just use fire most of the time.
Yeah, I think you have a point.
Yeah, so it's.
And I'm back.
Hi.
My dog needed outside.
But yeah, it's.
Okay, and I haven't heard from Psycho yet.
Like. Psycho.
Well, I'm playing a fully functional gag character. He is going to be either really annoying or really hilarious, just depends on which side of his fist you land on.
I got sound bots. I got sound noises for this.
And so as far as tone of the game, yeah, that might be the side of it that you're on. But as far as tone of the system, the tone of the game, I'm honestly good with a mix of all of it. I genuinely like when I play D&D, I actually like it when the GM throws the entire book at us, so to speak. It's
Yeah.
not all fighting. Some of it's intrigue, some of it's investigation, some of it's dealing with traps, some of it's
Some of
stealthy
it's
shit.
comedy.
Some of it's
Mhm.
just pure comedy. Yeah, the game needs to be extremely flexible, and personally, I'm a pro GM. When I GM a game, it's my enjoyment is when the players are having fun. That's the fun
Fair
of
enough.
it.
And that was precisely why I wanted to try to get a feel for what my players were looking for.
I'm a very technical fighter. Keep in mind that. So I would always try to outthink you before outthinking yourself. Okay. So if I come up with a wacky plan and that's outside the box thinking, just go along with it. I also might try things that seem pointless, just to try them. You know what I mean?
And sometimes you'll find out that it is in fact pointless.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there's an armored door over there. Okay, I'm gonna see if it's locked.
Hey.
Punch.
It's changed.
I would like to
Okay.
make a circle.
Yeah.
It's completely pointless.
But yeah, I got sound effects for days. Also, I do have my character has a smoking pipe. So I do have a pipe in real life, but I'm not gonna be smoking it 24/7. So I actually created this sound effect. It's actually me smoking it.
My character just has a tractor too.
So does mine.
So we have two beef hunky chads in the party.
So I am going to quickly mention I have not had a chance to vet anything yet, really. I've vetted Psycho's character. I'm still working on Rowan's.
Just make me
Psycho-
a friend of Xavier because I'm famous and I'm been here for centuries. Of course, I would probably know him since he's the psychic guy on the planet and can technically know everybody in existence.
Psycho kind of technically already vetted my character last night.
Oh, I didn't realize that he had.
Yeah, I put in the thing. All characters are subject to being vetted by all GMs.
Oh yeah, so it could be vetted by different ways, basically.
Let's just
well,
say that I trust Psycho's judgment. If he thinks that it's pretty good, I'll double check it on my end just for good measure. But
I literally
it's
helped him
a lot
make it.
longer than I have.
I literally helped him make his character. So that's actually true for give or take a quarter of the people that are in a team here.
And there's a whole Magic community for you to draw me from. So just pointing out there, like Professor Xavier literally can mind read everybody on the planet simultaneously, and find
Unless they have powers or a strong enough will to resist him.
Yeah, but I would probably be like, oh, somebody's trying to read my mind. How interesting. And then let them read my mind out of curiosity, and then send because I can read people's minds too, and I'll just send it back on to them like, hello, what do you need? Who are you?
I can punch your character really hard.
The power to be able to tell who did it.
Oh well.
Wait, how much?
Well,
Sorry, wait.
I'm just pointing
Go
out
ahead.
a way for him to, embed my character. I just know Professor Xavier because he tried to mind read me. Like, hello, how you doing?
I don't really see Xavier as the person who just mind reads people for.
He does that actually. There was in manga, not comics. Sorry, say manga sometimes. Comics. He sometimes spent days actually searching people's minds for mutants and powerful people. Anyone who has a high enough intellect, have been here longer than he can realize, or mutant capabilities in any shape or form, or even supernatural abilities. Because that's what he does. He constantly finds people, sends the X-Men, and brings them back to the thing.
That actually makes sense now that you're mentioning it.
So eventually he would. I'm 500 and 500 and something years old, and I've been here a while. So he'd be like, I even censored this mine for ever since I was little. You know what I mean? I wonder who this is. Hello, how you doing? Mind reads him. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like, again, I wouldn't be surprised that we just crossed paths. You know what I mean?
Totally fair. Totally fair.
And I'm famous, so if he didn't hear me through his mind, he would hear me, through my deeds, through the ages.
Okay.
All I know is my character has really nice ass cheeks.
All my character wants is a good adventure.
All my character wants is just to kick ass.
Kick ass
And take
take
names.
names. I don't have time to bleed.
I don't have time to bleed.
Yeah.
I am very concerned about the very long paragraphs that Psycho is apparently typing.
The only problem
So
is,
I'm betting a character sheet while we're talking.
oh my god. So basically, you're the guy from Predator that he's like the third person that dies. I don't have time to bleed.
I don't have time to bleed, senor.
Senor.
Oh, mommy, I'm
So-
puppy.
Just going over this one more time for good measure. Seems to me like people are pretty much open for anything right now.
It's your campaign.
The main gimmick is that everybody wants to be able to make sure that their characters are able to fight things, which makes sense since it's masterminds.
For any campaign,
I
really.
think that the only thing that isn't that we really want to make sure that there is bad guys to beat up.
And if you need help making superpowered villains, I can help you with that. I have a full. There's actually a collective knowledge of mutants and masterminds, and also from the official other resources. Because mutant masterminds, they were released with comic books, and on like magazines and stuff. The mutants and mastermind stuff, like monsters and builds. These are official builds that have all been compiled into these. It's basically
You're
a
still
monster.
breaking up quite a bit. Can you try launching Discord real quick? And see
Yeah,
if
I'll come back. Is this better?
I'm not sure yet. Say something else.
Is that better?
I think so.
Give me a second. It might be my
It's not better, I think. It's the same.
It's still the same, yeah.
how about now? Hold on.
I
I turned down my auto sensitivity. Is that better?
Are we gonna role play a little bit in session 0?
I wasn't planning on it, especially since characters still need vetted, and I haven't done that yet.
Embed mind, like I said, and then you're done.
Mine's also already vetted too, so.
Well, I haven't looked over White's character at all. I literally haven't even seen it.
Why don't you guys just do the classic bar scene? Every tavern scene and starting everything. One by one, we all walk into the tavern.
But this is modern times.
But-
That's a bar, not a tavern.
Well, my character would say it's a bar, but my character would assume it's a tavern. But no, it's a bar.
funny
but
one.
At a habit of 500 years old capabilities, So we all walk into a bar. You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing.
Okay, so like I was saying, a funny thing I was actually considering adding into the game, just because I've done it in every other multi-group game I've ever ran, is that there's basically an extra dimensional bar where all parties are allowed, but if you cause problems there, the barkeep is not somebody you want to piss off.
He is the type of guy to yeet you out of existence.
Oh no! Nullify. Permanent.
Yeah, I saw it in somewhere. I mean, I don't know where. But
It's Power Stealer.
Yeah, we're here.
Oh.
She's asleep.
yeah, in the public NPC, right?
Alright.
The one that.
Alright.
It would be funny. I come here it used to be an old tavern since it's interdimensional, and I just come here once in a while. Someone like a long-time patron for 500 years.
Oh, and just so it's known, the barkeep, the way that I've always used
We lost you. Come back, Psycho. Baby, come back.
You can blame it all on me.
Psycho officially died, it looks like. But yeah, classic bar scene. You want to embed people?
Psycho.
Again, I think I have a better answer to that. I mean, you guys are X-Men. The obvious answer is that Xavier summoned you.
Yeah, exactly. And he called me here just out of town, so I come here after doing my great adventure. And I'm like, sure, why not?
That being said, like I said, I really was not planning anything other than just asking what people were looking for, and
I got a
this was mainly just me.
I got a
trying to
one
gain some
shot.
information about the party.
I got a one shot.
I mean, I can come up with something real quick if you guys are interested.
Do banks. Classic bank scene.
I need to look up his name because I forget who the name of this dude is.
Hostage situation, or
Oh wait! I have it somewhere. Where did I put him?
or this can be a total RP session. You know what I mean? Us introducing our characters, walking around this school.
Could be. Totally could be. So we have officially lost Psycho. He has completely gone from the game.
Psycho,
So
no.
Damn.
So that being said, how long were we looking for these games to be? Or sessions, I should say.
I don't care.
We
no.
need something short and sweet. So
6, 7. We can do 6 to 9.
I'm not going to be able to do 6. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to be able to do 6.
same.
2 to 4 hours.
2 to
That'll be
3
about-
maybe.
No, I'm talking about the 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad to me.
Yeah, because if it's 2 hours, we feel like we have to rush and get to the good spots, but we need to have time for RP, and
So
it's either 3 or 4 because that way people don't feel like they have to rush anything.
You don't
We can
rush.
definitely do 3 hours.
You don't rush, baby.
Yeah,
Just,
and then an hour extra if we're like in the middle of a dungeon and we want to finish up. We're almost done. You know what I
thinking
mean?
of 2 hour plus, but we can drag it to 3, so it's more like it's
I'm
flexible.
thinking that seems to be the general consensus. It's about 3 hours, so I think that's going to be about what we run, 6 to 9.
Yeah.
But like I said, obvious answer for how you guys meet is that you guys have been hearing things in your mind of location and how to get there. Namely, when you get there, you see this big, huge mansion. And
Are we in a
I think
car?
that huge is an understatement.
How we get there doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I probably just teleport it there.
I'm probably
Yeah,
just
I mean,
flying
it's really
at the.
dependent on you. I mean, it's been something that it just aches at your mind every now and then, and you eventually just go, you know what, I'm going.
Yeah, it's like
Then my character I think would probably, I don't know, like he can fly like at 2,000 miles per hour, 2,000 miles per hour, but like you might be more incognito about it, like not be like super noticeable about it.
I
Well,
mean,
yeah.
to be perfectly honest here, if you're flying up, let's see here, 2 miles or so up in the air, unless you happen to run into a plane, nobody's going to see you there.
Is there a gate that we have to go past? But like that we have to press a fucking button. It's like, oh, like I'm here.
Also, if you're a Superman knockoff, technically you can fly at the speed of light, so no one ever can see you whatsoever.
I can't fly at the speed of light. I can fly like
At the speed
okay,
of
what's
sound.
2,000? I can fly definitely past the speed of sound, 2,000 miles per hour.
Okay,
It's
so
not bad.
yeah, that's faster than a speeding bullet, and you know how non-seeable that is.
That's like almost 3 times faster than the speed of sound. So Mach 3.
Yeah, no one's
essentially.
Going to see you. No one's going to see you at Mach 3.
I guess I'll just fly over,
Yeah,
and I'm just gonna land.
that is literally fast enough that as long as you're flying at least a good number of miles up above the skyline, nobody would even know that there's something going on.
Only thing
They'll
that can
hear a boom and
actually
you're
the
gone.
only thing that can detect you is radar. But you're
Yeah.
smart, but you're small enough so radar can't detect you.
So like, I'm literally just gonna go up to the front door. You see this hunky. Okay, are we in costume? Because I'm assuming we get our costumes when we join the team, right?
And you may
I'm
not
wearing
have
this.
them quite yet, but you should probably have them either now or in the near future.
My
So
character is
I'm gonna
the
roll.
costume guy.
How are we doing the uniforms? Are we doing them like Ultimate X-Men, where we have like the same uniform basically, or we have like the regular X-Men, where we're doing like our own unique uniforms?
Your own unique uniform because that's more fun to do.
All right. So basically, I'm just gonna come to the door and kind of like regular clothes, knocking on the door to Xavier's mansion, just like waiting a little bit. This hunky Chad waiting in the front door.
I'll walk up.
The door opens for you, and you see this really old-looking person in a wheelchair.
Oh,
Ah,
he's
you've
old in
come.
this timeline.
Oh,
He's old in this timeline. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is future X.
I'm thinking modern day X.
oh yeah. Hello. You must be what's your name? Professor.
Xavier.
What was it? Xavier.
Professor
Okay.
Xavier.
All right. Nice to meet you. He goes to shake his hand.
And of course, Xavier shakes the hand before returning it to the wheelchair. You
Am I the?
finally come. It took you long enough.
What are you talking about? I fly at Mach 3.
Oh, I've been trying to get a hold of you for a couple of days now.
And like you see me, like it takes time for a hunky Chad like me to prepare. Like you got like, this school's got any babes here? It's a college, right?
As he says that, I'll walk up and be like, "Oh God."
Xavier just turns to you and he goes, "Does he really think that this is a normal college?"
No, Ultiman is joking, half joking by the way. Like he knows this is not a normal place, but like he's hoping like, damn, at least there's got to be. I'm hoping that he's like hoping in his head there's at least like some
Well,
like
there's a few. I don't know that they're in today, but there's a few.
nice.
My good
Anyways,
sir.
oh yes, who the hell are you?
Oh, I just arrived myself. Actually, I've been sitting out there for a bit. Starting up my pipe here. Nice to meet you. He puts an old hand out. He's in a blue robish thing, like traveling robe, and he has a tattered wizard hat on top of him. But it's, it looks old. He looks old enough. He has a staff that looks made of a red wood with a gemstone that has basically no flaw in it. At the top.
Hello. My name's Isaac. Granted, I like playing D&D, but I think this is probably a bit too much for an introduction. You know what I mean? Then he
Well,
goes to shake his hand.
D&D.
Like,
Oh, is that something you youngsters play? Sorry.
never mind. It's fine.
I have been traveling for a very, very long time. So I don't
And
get your culture I don't get into the youngsters culture that much.
Ultiman. Sorry. I'm gonna also just let you know. Pack attack that his Ultiman's name. My character. His name is like Isaac Brown. I'm just letting you know for like just for the hell of it.
Worry about that when I get there. Again, I'm not even remotely worried about such things at the moment.
That's
I
fine.
will worry about such things when such things are to be worried about.
Yeah. So he's gonna go like whisper up to Xavier's ear, Isaac, and he's gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this guy? Like, like who is this Gandalf knockoff?"
Who's this Gandalf? Look, excuse me. How rude.
I was whispering. How do you know? How are you able to hear what I'm saying?
Xavier says probably the same way I was able to hear it before you actually said it.
But I said I was going. I went up to Xavier's ear and whispered into his ear.
So both Xavier and Ronan have mind reading.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Me and this, like, you're like, how do you know that? It's like, well, I can read mind. And me and Xavier has been pen pals for years now.
If you can read my mind. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna push that. I'm gonna say okay. Sorry about that. I guess. Can we just go on with this tour already?
He nods and he looks to the who was it again? Who we're missing at the moment? You're missing
Psycho.
Psycho. He looks to the person who seems to not be there, and he snaps his finger. Is that person okay? Somebody drag him in.
I pick
Right.
up.
He is not around.
I create a like a little like trolley or cart of flames underneath of him, and it starts rolling inside.
I could just pick him up. I could easily just pick him up. I have this I have the strength where I could literally. What's the average fucking weight of a man? I could lift like 1,000,000 times that fucking weight, like at least 100 tons.
Yeah, you can
Well,
carry a
I
couple
didn't
people.
want to assume, because a lot of people have that habit to assume how they look.
Didn't you read my mind earlier?
Yes, I was being rude to you back.
Okay.
If you want to speak to my husband, say,
Somebody's not all there in the head, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna head in with this man. I'll put him on the couch.
Alright. So, like I said, this place is pretty darn big. It does look, well, like a college campus, a ground. It looks like a building that would be suited for that, except for significantly bigger. The first room that you come into, though, seems to be relatively normal receptionist room. The idea being here that if for somehow somebody just randomly happened to walk into what is the front, they wouldn't notice anything wrong until they got significantly deeper inside.
Okay.
But beyond that, you see what are very obviously training rooms for various different things, such as the room to your left ends up being for jumping long distances. The room to your right appears to be combat training. The room far behind you ends up being what in um, mathematics with Cyclops. Because
Oh, we see.
after all, you do have to take classes, and you do have to put up the front that you are here for learning.
Do we see any of the original cast, like Cyclops and Iceman?
Add a character. Can I be like a teacher of history?
That would be perfect.
Good.
But like I said, Cyclops teaches mathematics.
Okay.
Damn.
I think that's cute.
I'm a history teacher. Yay.
no, let's be honest. Cyclops should be teaching geometry.
Hmm?
I said, let's be honest. Cyclops should be teaching geometry.
I mean, that is part of mathematics.
I'm saying that subject specifically because it's the one thing he abuses on a regular basis.
It's so true.
Yeah. So, like I said, it is a branch of mathematics. So, I mean, I'm not in too far
Wait a second.
off target there.
He does actually have to calculate the light output and stuff like that in his head. So.
All right, I'll bring him down.
Well, my character teaches self-defense.
Yep, that is one of the options.
I'll be back in a second.
I mean, my character's background is that he is one of the best martial artists in the world. Hence, he has a fighting ability score of 12.
Yep.
And all students know if they want to pass the class, not only do they need to participate, they need to bring him booze.
Yes, that's how it works. But
If you do not bring booze, your grade is dropped by a full letter. If you would have made an A, you're now getting a B.
All right, I'm back. What happened?
What happened if he gets an F though? Oh, by default.
He literally gets kicked out of class.
1, you didn't have beer. 2, you got an F. Get out of here. You don't deserve my.
Excuse me? You brought light beer? What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's stupid.
I mean,
Oh.
does it not matter anymore to your character? I mean, you can't get drunk in either case.
I know, but he wants the high alcohol rating.
Oh, you're psycho. You're role playing your character now, psycho.
Oh, we were talking about what classes the adults would teach, and mine being his backstory is that he is one of the best martial artists in the world. It makes sense that he teaches self-defense,
Like
martial
Are
arts,
you-
martial
etc.
combat. Yes, that is one of the options here.
But because of my character's power and how he uses it, if you want to pass his class, you have to bring booze. Specifically for him.
What if I just kick your character's ass?
Good luck.
Really? I have a strength of 12, and I'm really tough.
I know. And the funny thing is, because your strength is 12, that means you have a low accuracy rating, and I have a high dodge and parry rating. Odds are not favoring you ever hitting me.
I could just use accurate attack and all out attack.
But then you lose out on some of your damage.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
it's a win-or ratio. Also, yeah, it's pure strength doesn't determine the battle. Like
Yeah, that's
I might be utility, but if you do land a hit on me, I have ability called Hellish Rebuke. Basically, you burst into flames after hitting me.
damn.
That
Oh,
sounds
I
broken.
still have a high toughness anyway.
And I am a
So
ranged
I'm just
person
gonna give
too.
you a quick heads up. You still probably have to hit to do that effect.
Like I said, that sounds broken as fuck.
Like you have to hit me. Yeah, I'm a ranged.
No. You have to hit back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, but yeah, it's a reaction basically. If you do hit me, I have a chance to burning you. Pretty accurate too. So.
Anyways, like, what else do we see at the campus? Also, like, other than the teachers.
You do see that there are a couple of, well, I mean, I suppose you could call them students. I mean, that's what they are
The
on
fuck?
books here.
No, sorry, Outburst was completely out of line. I was just looking at Rowan's character sheet, and second chance to every save. Please do me a favor, open up the book and read what second chance is, because it does not work like that.
Give me a second.
Thank you.
Give me.
Please continue, Pack. I was out of line for doing that. It just really caught me off guard.
You're fine.
I had
Fine.
I
haven't been able to verify any of these sheets, which is part of why I wasn't really ready for
second chance. Where is that?
It's an advantage.
Yeah, I know.
The advantage is section, alphabetical order. That without cracking open the book, that's the best I can say.
Magical sense.
Anyway, please continue, Pack. Sorry about that.
I don't see second chance on advantages in my advantage list.
I found it. Moment.
I see Artificer, Benefit, HQ, Connection.
Page 139, Deluxe Heroes Handbook.
I don't see second chance on my advantages, though. That's what I'm saying. I don't, like...
Where the fuck was it? Ring of Enhancement Device.
Oh, it's in my device. It's not... Okay. So it's an extra. Okay, give me it. enhancement. I had help. I had high help with this enhancement. Here we go.
Anyway, I've entirely had my non-existent train of thought go poof.
Like I said, once again, I apologize. That caught me so off guard. I should have been muted.
It's fine.
I think these are notes, my good sir. Yeah, these are notes. No, like anything that's underneath, like these are just benefit advantages and stuff like that. These are just quick notes. I think we removed. I don't think we have second chance on it.
All I know is you have second chance to literally every defense on there.
Oh, enhance ring of defense. I think it's called. No. Should it? No.
Ring of enhancement device. That's all I can say.
We do not have. But yeah, the advantages, right? Extra attack.
Wow. I was not intending to try to interrupt the session with this. This is something that we can handle outside of it.
Yeah, I'll talk to Sugar. He helped me with my character sheet heavily.
Alright, so
I think it's a note.
you see,
so don't worry about it. Something
who
else.
looks to be somebody who looks to be fairly well built. They're you see who else happens to be there? Oh, somebody who looks like they're dressed like a Native American.
What does this well-built guy look like? Is he short, tall?
This particular picture is not a great picture, and I'm not finding a good one. Well,
Benefit event. Increased.
None of these give me a.
Does he sound Russian?
Hmm?
Does he sound Russian?
No, he does
Okay.
not. He looks about average height. He just looks. He has a six-pack, but his. It looks like he only does ab day. that is probably the best. He looks like he looks like he does ab day, like specifically. Well, he does his arms a bit too, but it looks like somebody who works on his abs on a very regular basis. He is bald. Yeah, it looks like he definitely has like a 12-pack, and then that appears to be his look. Is that he looks normal, other than the fact that his abs are just absolutely built to no end.
To an insane end.
Yes, it looks like this person does ab day, ab day, ab day, and then ab day again.
More ab day, please.
Ab day, all day.
Is there anything else we see?
Like I said, they appear to be both. You do see that there is somebody who's currently using the target training. What? Oh, okay. I'm looking in the. Okay.
Choose a particular hazard, such as falling, being tripped, triggering traps, mind control, or another fairly specific power effect, such as damage with the fire descriptor, or a particular skill with consequences for failure. If you fail a check against that hazard, you can make another immediately and use the better of the two results. You only get 1 second chance for any given check, and the GM decides if a particular hazard or skill is an appropriate focus. For this advantage, if you fail a check,
It does say
in the self-defense, you see this absolute behemoth of a person who looks like they've got muscles on their muscles. He looks like a professional wrestler, and then add more muscle.
Does he sound Russian?
I think that one is the one that looks.
Yeah, Russian metal guy. Yes. Yeah.
Colossus.
Colossus. Yep.
Dude, I go.
I'm double checking. I don't think it's the.
Sicko. Sacco. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. It says, or skill, as long as failing the check counts as hazardous.
You could have messaged me on the side so we don't interrupt the session.
Sorry,
but you need to read the whole thing, not part of it.
Oh.
If you fail a check again, you only get 1 second chance for any given check, and the GM decides if a for this advantage. You can take this advantage multiple times, each for a different hazard.
If you're referring to Colossus, he is Russian.
Yes.
I'm referring to Juggernaut.
Juggernaut's an enemy.
Oh, they joined it said that they joined the X-Men at one point.
Give or take 5% of his career was on the X-Men side.
Yeah, he's a supervillain.
Listen, like I said, I have not prepared at all. All I'm doing here is looking at the list of people who were on the X-Men side.
And the only time.
Also, Juggernaut is definitely American because he is Xavier's stepbrother.
Also, the only reason he joined the X-Men, it was to get to something in the X-Men's warehouse. It was a total ploy.
Again, this
no,
is
actually, the time that he
zero preparation for this.
We could just do
there
this.
was a time that he actually joined the X-Men. It was after the Crystal of Sidorak had been taken from him. He was no longer the Juggernaut, but because he'd had it for so long, he retained a lot of power. He was still big as fuck, strong as hell, and super durable, just not what he was before.
Mini Juggernaut, yeah, that's when he was Mini Juggernaut. Yeah, that's right.
We could just do this next week.
Yeah, I would really prefer having some time to prepare something because, like I said, I've not had any chance to prepare anything yet. And I apologize about that. It's just that, like I said, mainly what I wanted this session to do was get some information about what you guys are looking for, which I've done. I could probably come up with a quick encounter if you guys want to do a quick encounter. A little bit easier than try to figure out what's in the school right now.
Okay, yeah, we can do a quick encounter instead of a longer one.
Yeah, 1 minute. I just need to remember what this guy's name is.
But it does say skill. It doesn't say anything. As long as it's a
So dodge is not a skill.
Hazard. Dodge is not a skill.
Dodge is not a skill.
Give me a second.
Okay, since we're dead set on doing this during the session, choose a particular hazard, read the example, such as falling, being tripped, triggering traps, mind control, and then if you continue to read it, it gives another fairly specific power effect, such as damage with the fire descriptor. So if you're picking a save, it cannot be that save as a whole, because there is nothing in here that even implies it can be the entire save. It very specifically states that you have to choose a specific hazard. Will save versus mind control. Damage save versus fire.
That's easy to do then.
There's nothing that even remotely implies that second chance can be applied to a save as a whole, because that is ridiculously broken. Okay. Now, please, Pat, this is supposed to be your thing. Have at it. I would really like to
I'll
do whatever
you. I'll message you. I'll message you after this.
Thank you.
Because I know something about it.
I'm genuinely not trying to be an ass. I have been in way too many.
It's fine.
So you take the ass instead. Go for it.
I'm an ass too sometimes, man.
And his name is Pagetnov.
We have
But yes,
Juggernaut here.
in the future, do please try to keep conversations like this out of the game itself. Now, how do I actually use this map?
I'll relog as a player, so I'll only see what they see. But if you hit the blue paper icon on the top right, you'll get a
Yep.
drop down,
And there's
and then
red.
you'll see,
a
and
red.
then you'll see the player's flag. It's in the upper left on the start. Just drag it to where you want them to be.
Let's go with.
And if you need help with anything, I don't mind relogging as a player. I mean, relogging as a GM if you need some help for something behind the scenes.
I don't have my character sheet, so I can't even make any proper side rolls.
So it's just the arena that we're in right now. Just test or medal.
Yeah, this is just a case of where this is a test encounter for the sake of
math.
I do suspect that there are going to be things that will be changing later. Like, for example, we'll worry about problems later, but for right now, we could just work with this.
1-on-1 battles.
Hmm?
1-on-1 battles.
But okay.
So there's 4 of us. We could do 2-on-2 as well, or 4-way free for. Just my opinion. I think something that would have all of us involved is better than something that would have half of us involved.
Dude, Psycho, let's team up, Psycho. Let's team up,
Might
Psycho.
not be a bad idea. Let's just go ahead and throw in a 2-on-2 just for sake of. This is the logical thought here is that they would want to see you in combat to see what they're working with.
Mm-hmm. See how much they need to teach us.
Right.
Which side are you going to be at?
Does Ultiman have any luck?
No. No luck. I don't need luck. And Ultiman's just gonna. Oh, also, are we in costume right now or just in regular clothes, like workout
I
clothes?
would assume that you're in costume.
All right.
I'm always
So
in costume because I wear the same thing everywhere.
Ultiman's just gonna come up to Firebird, like, "Sup, bro?" He's gonna slut, and he's gonna go high five him.
Mm-hmm.
Not
He
just a
was
high.
completely toasted off of his ass, but even with like the half spin that he does, he still manages to catch that high five.
Damn, dude. You know how to handle a drink. I tell you that.
I can drink the entire Navy under the table.
Dude, we got to get shots after this.
The irony is he's not lying. Side effect of not being able to be intoxicated.
Okay.
Light, right quick. What was the name of your character?
Thin. Like.
Thin?
Yeah.
Okay. All I did was, I'm assuming most of you don't have tokens, so I just pulled a random one out of my library. If it has the name of your character, that's yours.
For right now, and we can worry about getting it properly done later. What's your toughness, Sin? Or toughness.
Where's me? Oh, Rowan right here.
My toughness?
Yeah, Sin toughness.
I think it's 10. I set everything as 10.
Okay, just wanted to verify.
Give me a second.
Luck?
No. Yeah, I don't rely on luck.
It's toughness times 5, right?
Yeah, I've already done it.
Yeah, I've already put my HP at 60.
Yeah, I already set it up for everybody. Yeah, I've done this too much. It's practically second nature.
It's second nature for me.
Oh.
And everybody should be able to see the green bars above everybody. That is your health bar. You don't get numbers because, I mean, you can look at your teammate and know, oh shit, he's getting his ass beat because his health is low. But you don't know if that means he has 4 health out of 16 or 4 health or 20 out of 100.
That makes sense.
Dude, I can literally fly circles in this arena.
Rejoining as a player.
I need to go over this with him again.
You see Ultiman like shadow boxing, just like.
And you see Firebird over there.
Firebird can fly also?
Nope.
Well, I mean, he gets high, but no.
Ultiman's gonna be like, Firebird, you wanna do light sparring? Very light sparring. Well, especially with me. I can't go full force. Just like shadow boxing, you know what I mean?
He's still doing the drunken walk side to side, you know what I mean? And he just points a thumb over to the other side with the bottle, with the hand that holds the bottle, and he says, "We're sparring with those clucks."
All right.
So, Sin, I guess you're my partner.
I guess.
You know how to pull up the initiative, right? Okay. Oh shit, that's wrong. It doesn't. I haven't put any of my stuff in there. Okay.
I have it +2.
Let's see. I rolled a 14, so that gives me a total of 26.
Yeah. 5.
It says no token.
Once you're on there, you can manually edit yours to put whatever you rolled in there. Everybody can.
Wait, I think I have enhanced. I'm gonna use luck. Reroll that.
Okay, there's a blue bar above your head. That is your hero points plus your luck points, so just subtract 1 off of it whenever you use one.
So shouldn't it actually be 1 more? Because it should be 4 for luck and then 1 for the hero point.
And
right?
luck gives you a +10, right? If it's lower.
No, luck allows you to.
Reroll.
Oh, yeah, that's hero points, isn't it? Sorry.
No, luck gets its roll from hero points.
No, hero points is if it's lower than.
If the dice by itself is less than 11, you add 10. That is the hero point rule, which is the same rule that luck goes off of.
Less than 11. Okay, it's at 11.
No, your total
the
roll
dice.
is less than 11.
No,
Yeah.
just the dice.
That's what I meant to say.
Oh,
Your dice was a 9.
so okay, so 21. Okay, makes sense. Not any pluses or minuses. Got it. Full dice.
There we go.
Pack, I'm 90% certain I put it on there, but if you'll double check, there should be a character sheet called GM. It should be, it's either under the NPCs folder or. Okay. If you open it up and go to the attributes and abilities page, there's a bunch of buttons on there for GMs to use. Like right now, dealing with the luck, you can hit the HP/luck button and it would paste the rule. It would put the rule out there from the book.
Huh?
I'll log in as GM, go back to GM and show you. Basically, I programmed buttons in there so that commonly brought up rules, we can literally just push a button and keep going.
Okay.
NPCs, GM, attributes and
I think
abilities.
I found it.
This is one of them that I just hit.
Or alternatively, I could stick those all in my macro bar.
Yes. And the good news is, because only GMs have access to it, if you ever do decide to make a character to play in someone else's group, when you relog as a player, they'll disappear. But you go back to being GM, they magically reappear. I run training grounds and I got sick of repeating myself all the time, so I made buttons.
Mastered spells. Flame of
Okay.
And the
neat.
critical, it always pops up as an option because printing out all 3 of them takes up too much
Okay.
space.
Okay. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this.
Well, since literally the other team goes last, I guess you guys can, since you got the same, you can fight over who goes first.
You can go first.
Oh, I got a plan, so.
I just find it funny that you burnt one of your luck points, and you're still and it didn't change initiative really.
Eh. I'm sorry, buddy.
Alrighty.
That's what it's for, man. To burn.
Give or take right here. I can easily say both of you are in the area for me to hit with a cone. So
Yep.
I need a dodge and a toughness save from both of you.
Dodge first.
Yes.
Give me a second.
Do I roll again?
That'll be Rowan and Sin.
Oh, I rolled in that one. I'm rolling bad.
Oh, wow. That is
I'm
a
assuming
failure.
that's your dodge save, so it's really not that important.
Yeah, give me a second. Do you guys mind if I reset the table?
Go ahead. Just hit refresh.
Oh,
Whoa.
Yeah, I resetted the table basically. I rolled a bunch of d20s and then resets it.
For future reference, if you roll that with the brackets instead, it won't
You
eat up
ignore
a lot of
the-
room.
Yeah.
Just like that, but without the periods.
Yeah.
alright, what do I roll again?
I
Okay,
need
now,
you to roll dodge, then toughness.
I think. What was your dodge? What's your dodge bonus for Okami?
Both are 10.
Okay, so I think that Okami succeeded the dodge, but should
But
have, if I recall correctly.
okay, yes, he passed the dodge, but
It's
pass
still
or
need
fail,
more
I still
toughness,
need the
yes.
toughness save.
So what?
So I need a D20.
Okay.
Yes, I still need toughness from both of you.
So what happens?
That is a succeed from Okami.
What happens is I basically breathed fire.
Oh, I'm immune.
Yeah, that's
Of
right.
course
Immune
you
to
are.
fire.
I am a fire mage.
Next.
All right.
All right, Ultiman. All right, here's what Ultiman's gonna do.
Go up and punch someone.
Well, nope. You guys are gonna get fucked. It's all right. I'm gonna do it around here so Firebird doesn't get affected. So I have I'm gonna use an alternate effect I have for my strength called Thunderclap. It's a 60-foot cone, and basically just like slaps his hand together. But like what happens is it's a cone area affliction 10. So they would have to make a DC 20 fortitude save.
They need to make a reflex save first.
Yeah, all AoEs start with a dodge save.
Oh. What would be the dodge save for those?
10 plus the rank of the power.
Okay, DC 20 for dodge.
Is a failure for the dodge, and I think that's a success for Okami. That appears to be that's still a failure for the fortitude. Okami, I still need a.
So I take 5 degrees of failure.
No, you take 1 degree of failure.
Okay, so I don't take that much damage.
Oh wow. Okami should be 2 degrees of failure, right?
Yeah, so it's not a damage effect, it's a affliction effect.
What kind of affliction?
Fortitude. Okay, so the first
Okami,
degree.
what's your oh wait, his bonus is 10.
Yeah, 10. So
Okay, so that would be a first degree failure. So I believe that is 2 first degree failures. It's No,
Give
it
me
would
a
be a
second.
2nd-degree failure on Rowan, 1st-degree failure on Okami.
All right, so I'll tell you what the 1st-degree failure is. It's dazed and hindered, both at the same time, and the 2nd-degree failure would be stunned and defenseless for Rowan.
2nd-degree failure. Did I roll 2nd-degree failure?
You sure did. You rolled a
15.
No, you rolled a 15. The DC was 20.
Yes, so that is still 1st degree, dead on the money, 1 point lower. Would have been 2nd.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I should have.
I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, it's just 1st-degree failures on both. Okay, so the
Like, I was
1st-degree
about to say-
failure is what again?
Dazed
what?
and what?
Dazed and vulnerable, if I remember correctly.
Dazed.
The 1st-degree is dazed and hindered.
Okay. So you might as well just say it's staggered.
Yeah.
Dazed and hindered. Sweet. I don't think that Rowan does anything this turn other than try to succeed on getting himself no longer dazed and hindered.
Hold on.
Well, because he's dazed, he still gets 1 action, standard or move, his choice.
Yeah, man. But okay. I am going to use.
You could do recovery to get rid of that effect, basically.
Yeah. But I also.
But
get a new
that's
chance
also
to save at the end of his turn anyway.
Yes, but if the save, he can fail.
Oh.
Yeah, give me a second.
So he basically has the choice of, well, if he does the recovery action, it's his only recovery action for the combat. It gives up his turn, but in return, he no longer has any of these conditions.
I'm going to use my ability called.
No, he actually can only get rid of one of them specifically.
I'm going to use my ability, Team Exit. Basically, it's a teleport capability of 5, and its area effect that's selective, and I'm going to be taking my friend and him out of their sight into the like behind the stands here, like maybe.
So you are deliberately failing your combat.
Well, I think are we restricted to the arena? Are we restricted to the arena?
I mean, considering they brought you here specifically to see.
Okay, then so we are restricted to the arena. Okay, never mind then.
I mean, teleporting out into the stands is the same as putting innocents in the line of fire.
Well, I'm assuming no one's in the stands, but they're just drawings. You know what I mean? Okay then. I'm going to do. I have so many things I can.
You could tickle my balls.
You know what? I'm going
With
to
your tongue.
I am going to summon my Phoenix.
You're gonna summon the Phoenix Force?
Which unreliable did you put on that?
My Phoenix? Give me a second.
Which? You listed unreliable, you just never said which. There's 2 different unreliables.
I think he did the 5 uses for that one.
Yeah, it was 5 uses.
Which is illegal because he only has 1 Phoenix.
Well, no, I can summon it 5 times.
Sure.
I
No,
can
you
summon
can't.
I can't only have 1 Phoenix, but I can summon him. I have to do. Here's the thing: I have alternate effects on that same thing, so I can't have all these. I have to dismiss it to use any of these other alternate effects.
That's not the point I'm getting to, but feel free to continue and not listen.
5 uses is 5 per the encounter.
Yes, but summons, very specifically, you have 1 creature. If it is defeated, it needs time to rest. If you have more than 1, that is multiple minions, which you did not put on there.
He has the Phoenix able to resurrect too, but
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Again, that requires it to be killed.
Yeah, if I dismiss it, it doesn't. I don't think it really needs the rest.
Yes, but whatever conditions and damage it had, it would keep.
yes.
Yes.
You have literally one Phoenix. Unreliable 5 uses is not a valid flaw. The unreliable 5 uses can be a valid flaw if you have more than one, but you don't have multiple minions.
That's what I thought it was too.
But I have to. It's one. I think it's valid because one, I have to I have other abilities that I have to use on that, and it does have immortality. Does it have regeneration?
How many Phoenixes do you have?
What?
How many Phoenixes do you have?
I have one, but it has 1 HP and it's immortal, so it technically doesn't need to recover from damage.
I see we're getting into attitude when all I did was ask a question.
Sorry. So it's. I don't see how it needs to rest. If it's from damage, you're saying?
Because it's the rule of summons.
Okay, then
let me put it like this, and anybody after I'm finished explaining this, anybody that thinks that I'm wrong, feel free to speak up. But all I ask is to let me finish.
Okay, go.
I have a summons. I did not pay for multiple minions. If my summons gets knocked out and I can immediately resummon it, does that not mean that I would have more than one? Or does this mean that my minion literally can't be beaten because boom, he's back, boom, he's back, boom, he's back, boom, he's back?
That's another.
And there's one next step to this. If I do pay for multiple minions and we're playing with that rule, would that rule not apply to all of them?
Okay. I could see what you're saying.
And the problem at hand here is that if your Phoenix doesn't die and is docked out, your resurrection does nothing.
Yeah, so I can't summon it again. But if I dismiss it, and I can only dismiss it and summon it a couple more times.
Yeah, but if it's knocked out when you unsummon
then I can't.
It'll still be knocked out when you summon it again.
Exactly. Like I say, I don't see the problem of preventing me from summoning it. It was still knocked out. It would still have those status effects. I'm summoning the same creature, same time. I don't see the problem of it having 5. It doesn't regenerate after being not summoned. It has the same status effects and stuff. Still needs a rest with that. But I don't see the reasoning why it should be 5 limiting thing. Especially when I have alternate effect. You know what I mean? I have to constantly swap it out. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't see
Echo,
why.
Are you here still? I think we've lost you again.
Oh, no, I'm here.
Okay.
Well, I mean, looking at the actual creature, it will literally be knocked out by any attack. Not killed, knocked out.
Yeah, it's not like the strongest thing in it anyway. It's a scout creature, but I wanted to use its healing capability, if I can. Stabilize, it steals. I think it does. Yeah, it should
do whatever you're gonna do.
Should be able to stabilize our status effect. Yeah.
Does Soju count as a bribe?
Bribe?
Oh no, I mean it's a in-character thing, but if you don't get a joke, no worries.
It's another thing,
do whatever you're gonna do.
So yeah, I'm gonna use healing, for status, and it's selective, so my guys only.
Expensive. You still have to make the check.
Yep, still have to make the check for my birdie. That way we can not be stunned.
You still have to summon it though, right?
Yeah, I summon it as an action. The bird has its action.
Yes, and now your bird rolls initiative,
Okay.
but it has not appeared yet.
Yep, that's how summons work.
Oh yeah, that's right. Then hold on, I might have an idea. Oh, Fuck it. I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace. I go invisible.
Poof. One moment.
Hell yeah.
Also, it's area effect. So, Inselective, my friend, also Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
I could still probably solve this problem. Invisibility wouldn't matter.
Well, I
It
don't
really
know
does.
that. I don't know that, but you know,
You're gonna try.
I'm going to try. Like my character cares about his teammates and stuff, so I'm a support guy. You know what I mean?
All right, Sin. If you could kindly DM to me if you're moving where you're moving to.
And you can move them to the GM layer if you want to be able to
That's
track
exactly
it.
what I did.
Okay.
The thing is that he also can't see where his character is.
Yeah, it's true for them as well.
That should be you.
You get my message, Psycho?
Oh, no, sorry. I'm laughing at something else, but I'm tired of interrupting the game. I'll save it for later.
No, it's a part of the game. If you look.
No. Yeah. You're not the only one that has that.
Oh yeah. They had to get the worst opponents for this shit, man.
Let's just say that while my powers are very, very straightforward, it doesn't change the fact that if you have the dumbest power in the world, but you have a vivid imagination, you can make it worthwhile.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I agree with that.
That's the running joke with that's part of why my character's a gag character. His only power is he cannot be intoxicated.
Wait,
And yet he uses it to breathe fire and a whole bunch of other tricks.
who else goes right now? Sin,
Oh,
right?
also, Rowan, we need a savings throw for your conditions.
Yes, you are right.
2 savings throws, 1 for each.
No, it's a single affliction.
Oh, okay.
And this is my toughness, right?
No, it'd be fortitude. Toughness is damage. Fortitude and will are typically conditions.
Oh, sweet. Plus 10.
Oh, and in case you weren't aware, please get our attention when it comes back to us because we can't see them on the initiative order either.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay.
That is the downside of putting it on the GM layer.
I can't even see
Yeah.
where my character is, so yeah, that's another problem.
But if they are familiar with snipping tool, they could literally take a chunk of the map and say, I move here, and then you could get the roughly exact location.
Like, my character is not a frontliner, and we're fighting 2 frontliners.
Dude,
So,
yeah.
Yes, that's what I was thinking when I saw this, and I was like, this is not going to end well.
Yeah, I'm like,
Because of
okay,
who ended up
I'm a
having it.
ranged guy, you know what I mean? I'm utility, I'm a wizard, you know what I mean?
For
I'm
the
not...
two, you're our prison bitches.
Sin, I need fortitude savings throw from you as well.
Oh, that's at the end of his turn.
Yes, I'm aware. I need fortitude
Okay.
saving throw at the end of his turn.
Oh my god, you know what? I could do a really cheesy thing.
Oh,
Plus 10,
It-
so...
right
I
right
think it's
quick
a fail,
for
right?
both of you. Since you're rolling manually, if you click your token, you'll see a button in the top left, a D20 plus. You can literally
Oh,
push that button, tell it what your bonus is, and if you want, you can label it, but that's optional.
ah. But the thing is, my token is gone, so you know.
I'm a bit of a macro monkey, so I I do macros and shit.
Okay,
I
Firebird.
like the
I'm
macros.
not
Yeah.
sure. I'm pretty sure that you can see it is currently your turn.
Okay. Yeah, we can't see them, so when you pass them, it's been sitting on my turn for me since
Oh,
that you moved into the GM later.
one moment.
You're good. It doesn't matter. It's anyway. Now I'm going to do the same thing, the same general area. Let me do this legitimately. 60-foot.
Draw cone.
Actually, I'm a bit cheaper. I put on an aura. My aura, it's a 60-foot cone. That's a 60-foot aura. Now I don't get, it's not burst, so I don't get all the directions, but roughly that.
Okay.
Anybody that's still in that area,
Please make
which
me
would be anybody that didn't choose to move, I need a dodge save followed by a fortitude save.
That would
Would
be
that-
Rowan. Rowan, you need to make me dodge save because you did not choose to move last turn.
I couldn't move. Yeah,
Well, he literally couldn't, but
yeah.
That is a successful dodge save. Now make me a fortitude save. No, sorry, toughness. This is toughness.
no, it's fortitude. This is not
Okay,
damage.
fortitude. That is successful.
Yep, nothing happens to him.
Thank you, Password
And-
Data Trace. I love you.
And everybody can see that aura, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh wait, I need to know if the players can. GM can see it no matter what.
I can see it. I can see it.
I can also
Okay.
see it too.
This is following what I put in there. If you want your opponents to be able to see the area, use Aura 1. Aura 2 can only be seen by the player that controls the token and the GMs.
Really? I didn't know that.
That's a
because we
setting
did it
that
on that day.
that's a setting I put into this game.
Okay, sweet.
Okay. Ulti, you're up.
All right. I'm going to fly around here. I'm going to use my alternate effect for my strength called Shockwave. What it is a burst area damage of 10.
Double click your token and put 30 on your aura. You'll see exactly your area.
Okay, so double click my token. And,
Aura's at the bottom.
all right. 30 feet.
Sad face.
All right.
Well, with that, he can see how to place himself better. That's one of the reasons I like using the auras.
Yeah.
Because
You
we as
can
the
move-
players may not be able to visualize what it hits, but
In
the
fact-
character would be familiar enough with it.
In fact, you want me to move a little bit, Psycho, so I don't hit you?
That's completely up to you whether or not you want to intentionally harm your ally.
I'm not going to. Okay, you're out of the. So I'm in. Okay, so I'm going to move to here. And yeah, roll for the. So it's a DC of.
They don't need the DC.
Oh, okay.
I'm not trying to be rude. It's a good habit for if we're in a PvP game, an actual PvP game, because telling them the save DC ahead of time can tell them whether or not they should use a luck point on their save. Whereas if they don't know, haha, too bad for them. And that marker you just pulled out, the two auras, the first is 15 foot, the second is 30 foot, so it covers almost everything. And those
I'm
are
literally
usually
just
better
sticking
for.
it there so that we have a token between Ulti-Man and... Oh, that doesn't really help, does it?
It won't matter for me at least, because all of my AoEs start from me, so I can just use my own aura.
Yep.
Okay, so what saves does Rowan need?
Rowan, another dexterity save, or sorry, dodge save.
And what's the second save?
For the damage.
A damage? Okay, toughness.
So I believe that
Okay,
is a failure, and I assume that is a first degree failure as no, that's a second degree failure. It's damage 25, right?
Yeah, it's a damage of 25. I think
What's the accuracy? What's the save then?
AoE.
the dodge would be 20.
Which you failed by one.
Owie.
Yeah, so that's a second degree. Or that doesn't really matter. The exact number of the failure is how many hit points he loses. So
Okay.
9 health.
Hold on. I want to make sure my staff, Not concentration. Okay, password.
Did we manage? Okay, I actually we did probably manage to get them with the saves. I wonder if we managed to get Sin too.
I'm assuming by the fact that he's not rolling his saves that he was not hit.
Then we've at least got the magic user then.
But in character, we don't know.
All right, wait. I'll be back in a second. I gotta do something quick.
I could have had him roll them secretly to me without telling you about it.
Or do you want me to roll as well, so it gives a suspense next time? I mean, you all can know this by this time,
Well,
I genuinely
I know
hate-
where you are, Rowan.
All right, I'm back.
You weren't able to move.
Yeah.
I know where you
I'm gonna be moving after this though.
I genuinely despise metagaming, so you will never have to worry about that from me.
Well, no, that's literally a case of where he wasn't able to move yet. You guys knew he wasn't able to move yet.
Hold on.
Well, technically, we didn't know because in character,
Rebuke. Action.
No,
my
because,
character
it
was
was-
mainly hoping, God damn it, these little fucking sissy bitches want to go invisible.
My character thought the same.
Well, it's a strategy, not sissy bitches, but semantics.
Somebody that's accustomed to frontline fighting does see it as cowardice. You see it as tactics, and from your view, it's right. From a frontliner's view, they're right. It's, semantics.
A man who thinks but doesn't learn is lost. A man who thinks, man who learns but doesn't think is in danger.
Is Sin actually saying that?
No.
No. It's just a joke.
It's one of those wise phrases.
If he was actually.
If I was going to say it, I would actually use my soundboard.
Oh yeah, by the way, he can mind reading, right? Kind of like what he's thinking on his mind at the top of his head. I think.
Oh, and a funny one for you. With your description of a wise old wizard, you have the effective wisdom of a 4-year-old child compared to my guy.
He's book smart, not street smart.
Yeah, he's.
Oh no, he does have awareness. Literally 1/3 of mine.
He's wise through age, not through not through physical means.
That's fine. Like I said, I thought it was funny. I was making fun of it because that was your description of him, and my guy's like, "Fuck that shit."
Yeah,
he's still a little child. I don't care how old he is.
592 years old.
I mean, he's still just like a fucking wizard.
Still like
He's a wizard, Harry.
He's a wizard, Harry.
So that does it do anything other than damage?
That's it. It's just damage.
Okay. And Rowan, you were not using a luck point, correct?
Know what? Yeah, I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to.
You actually can't use them after success or failure has been declared.
Oh,
I
did not know that. I'll make sure to keep that in mind for later.
Yeah, if you hit that HP/luck button, it's in there because I copied it verbatim from the book.
Okay.
I apologize. I should not have announced success or failure yet, and I apologize about that.
And in all fairness, you're not out of line because you didn't rush to calling it.
Anyway, you're right.
Next.
Rowan, what are you doing?
I'm teleporting.
What you buying? DM me where?
I wish this was a grid based.
There is a grid on there.
There is a grid.
No, I mean numbered. I mean like it was mathed out grid.
Oh,
you
I
mean
see what
like
you're
a
saying, like
chessboard?
A1.
Yeah, like a
B2.
checkboard grid. Yeah.
Battleship.
Give me a clock direction, or give me a time and a direction, or sorry, give me a time and a number.
Okay.
So directly north is 12 o'clock, directly south is 6 o'clock, directly east is 3, directly west is 9, such like that.
Yeah, that's not.
Or you can screenshot screenshot the board.
That's exactly what I'm already doing.
Yeah, because that'll just throw a fucking X on the where you're going. Much easier.
I figured that if he was good with time, with the clock and distance, that would work too.
1, 2, 3.
If it helps you, I could also have the horizontal be alphabetical. So
No,
far left one would be A.
I got it. There.
Hope that works. Okay, I think I see where you want me to put it. Alright. Can anybody else see those lines too?
I could
The
see
red lines?
Yeah, the red lines.
I'm putting them on the board.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think he's gridding it.
I'm basically breaking it down into sections.
Okay.
Okay, so I teleported. That's a move.
Are you doing anything else?
Yes, I'm doing something else.
Is your teleportation subtle?
Yes. My personal
1 or
is.
2?
I think it's a 2. I'm not sure, but I'll double check. It is a 2.
Okay.
But it only moves me for a certain meters and all that stuff. It's like my little escape thing.
I don't know any of that.
Okay. I am going to... what's the radius? Fireball.
Teching does break invisibility, yes?
If it is passive.
If it is passive?
That's a flaw that has to be added to concealment.
Oh, okay.
No, it actually, because it's an alternate effect of my staff, it will automatically do that.
Oh, because you will have to break the invisibility in order to use the other ability, right?
Yes, but this ability, my Flames of Arnor, is it's a separate thing. It's my mastered spells.
You are going to end up losing invisibility.
No. My visibility is on my wizard staff. These are my mastered spells. These are all I know automatically. These are like powers. Okay. So it's basically create. I'm gonna create a wall of fire all around you. All around them. Like so.
That doesn't actually affect them at all unless they go into the fire, I assume, correct?
It's to preserve one. It removes the line of sight, so you can't see through it. It counts as a solid object, and it does do damage. Yes, but it's far enough away from them so they can't. So they don't have to roll dodge.
How tall is it?
As tall as I can make it, probably 15 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, 15. It's enough. 15 feet and no, 20 feet. 20 feet high. Yeah, because I'm doing math around the area. I have to cover. There's a limit I can do.
Okay.
What's the cubic footage you're allowed to do? That's the easy way to get into this.
I think it's... Yeah, I'm doing it right. That's... Yeah. 200 feet. No, the 250 feet.
Cubic feet?
250, yeah, 200 cubic feet, yeah.
Wow, that's a weak create.
No, 200 cubic feet? No, 200 feet across high as a cube, solid cube. But these are a thin wall. This is a wall, not a cube. You gotta keep in mind that. 250 feet across.
But you gotta think three-dimensionally. For example, to fill up one three-dimensional square, 5 times 5 times 5 is how many cubic feet? 125 cubic feet.
I think I'm doing the math wrong. I must be doing the math wrong.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you are.
I'm doing the math wrong somehow. Give me a second. Flames of Alalor! Bastard. I have to be doing the math. Because there's no way it's that. So, it is a... Flames of Alalor is a is a crate rank 10.
1,000 cubic feet.
Yeah. It's enough. Yeah, it's definitely enough to surround them.
65 plus 30, so we'll call it 102. So we'll call that 200 feet. So he can make it. How big did he say it was?
1,000 cubic feet.
So he
I
can
think
make
he's
it
referring to height.
5 feet tall.
Enough to block a person. Movement. They can if they can fly over, they can fly over. But you know, a large area.
As long as you believe that.
All right. Sin, it is your turn.
I will type action.
You have either one move or one standard. Again, if you want to give me a time and a distance, or however you want to do it, or if you want to make an attack of some kind.
Also precise on my dimension. Is there a way for me to change the color of my?
Of your.
Should I redraw that because it's being like shadowed out?
I can still see it.
Okay, just making sure everybody can see it.
I can change the color of it.
Just change the green
He
or
can.
something. Yeah. I just want to make sure it's not being overshadowed, right? So we don't, you know. There we go. Perfect. I'll change my color.
It's actually about to do something that'll make it really easy.
Anyway.
Sorry, I'm typing. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. If you could kindly make me a fortitude saving throw then. After you're done doing that.
So it's a +10.
Yeah, that should be a success. That should be a success. Alrighty, I need to pull up the initiative again. Now you can actually see that it's Firebird's turn.
Give me a second.
Oh my god, I just realized something.
Okay.
But that's
You
evil.
told me that you can make a 5-foot jump trivially.
Oh, I literally cannot fail the athletics check to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't I it was meant to like maybe slow them down or something.
It's not gonna slow me down.
I mean, we
And
saw
I
him
have
flying
enough.
to.
I may not have as much move speed as him, but I still have enough move speed to go around this map a couple of times.
Yeah, you move like at the speed of a fucking slow moving car.
But the reason for that is because I kept his speed within human range.
30
Top
miles.
end of human range, but human range nonetheless.
No,
Yes.
that's superhuman.
No,
that's
world's
not.
fastest man can run 32 miles an hour.
Yeah, but that's probably like very like high end sprinters.
That's not superhuman though.
Second.
That's peak human.
Exactly. Okay, come on, computer, stop fighting with me.
Round 2. Ready? Fight.
You still want me to roll the athletics check even though I literally can't fail?
If you can make it on a 1, I'm not going to worry about it. There is no auto-fail skill checks on a 1.
Correct. Hell, I could also do it with acrobatics. I'm actually better there, but anyway. So yeah, wild guess. Gonna jump over here, and you know what? I'm going to let the dice decide which way he shoots. One is basically up, right, down, left. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Up.
Yep. So again,
You need to roll
count.
again, I believe, because... Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he's basically aiming upwards. So if there's somebody in there, he's going for the affliction. Noxious gas, basically.
Ooh.
Okay.
He's farting in our direction.
I am
He's a
going
drunk,
to
isn't he? His whole power is drunk.
contact them.
Actually, he acts like a drunk, to be more accurate. He literally can't get drunk, but he plays the role.
Yeah, so he's a drunken
Reflex
fist.
save 20 and Fortitude save 25 or 20 as well, right?
So
Thanks for giving the enemy my DCs.
I wanted. I didn't hear it, so to be honest with you.
My
I was
apologies.
reading
I'll
something.
keep that in mind for future. I apologize.
But if there's nobody there, it doesn't matter. If somebody's there, then yes, they need to make the saves. Otherwise,
Okay.
that's my job.
Ultimate?
All right, I'm just gonna fly back upwards to the air and then like fly, keep on flying around
I mean, you
here.
can fly at an angle, you know.
Yeah,
Oh, this
he's
whole
pretty much
time,
flying it.
This whole time, I should be I have uncanny dodge. I should be when it comes to dodge.
And I don't know where the hell any of these guys at, so I'm just doing a general guess. I'm going to use my alternate effect of thunderclap of cone area affliction around like this general direction. So yeah,
If you could kindly draw me like a cone with your arrows, please.
Wait, wouldn't the wall be in the way?
No, the wall does not stop the cone.
like you see my arrow.
Yeah, that's one arrow. I need a second arrow.
How do you draw a shape?
If you want it to be matched up with the grid, hold shift.
I think
you want
what
it to
he's
be
asking is like this.
Okay, yeah, no, you can use the ruler to do that. Unless it's something that's going to linger.
Hit
All right,
Control Q. And how far does that actually go?
60 feet. Where's the? Oh, it was snapped to center, right? To corner.
So 60 feet, like here.
Not that direction. This direction with my.
So
And that
60
general.
feet here.
Yeah.
And then 60 feet there.
Oh yeah, yeah, in that general direction.
Okay. One moment.
this thing.
How do you
Okay.
do that with that? With the snap with that arrow, like
Q.
creating Q? Oh, damn.
Is this my staff, right? Fuck it.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that 14 plus 10 is a success.
Sorry. My bad.
Yeah, I told you to PM me that roll, and you did not.
Oh, I how the game roll again? Sorry, GR is it? I was
Also, like you can
You can do
like
it like that to whisper it to the GM. Just don't put the period in front of it. I had to do that so it wouldn't.
ah
That's
yeah.
how you would do that. That is exactly how you do that.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Okay.
My bad, my bad.
Rowan.
I'm going to
Rowan.
drop our invisibility.
Your invisibility is about to be dropped.
I'm then going to cast sleep. It's area effect. And I can get
Area
both
effects
these.
really don't seem to be working very well for you.
Yeah, but I can select
instead of-
where it is. Yeah, it's not centered on me.
Well, I mean,
It is a
but it
rank.
doesn't.
It's a rank 10 will save.
It's a rank
10 affliction.
there's a dodge effect too, so.
Yeah.
Dodge.
Where's the AOE?
Yeah, it's an AoE. Slap. Anyway.
all right. I guess I'll roll the dodge. Oh, natural 20.
I don't think that does anything for dodge.
What's the
though.
secondary save?
It's affliction, so. not
What is
damage.
the secondary save?
Toughness.
No,
No,
it's
will.
not damage.
It's will. It says will. Afflictions,
Oh,
10 versus will. Yeah, it's will.
Yes, that's why I had to ask so I can roll the appropriate save.
Yeah, I thought I said that. I thought I said that.
I passed.
Can I use a hero point?
You sure can.
Hell yeah.
It literally is impossible for you to fail because you succeed your dodge with the hero point.
Yep. Haha.
Okay.
Well,
as
your hero
hold
point
on.
gone.
As my secondary action, as movement.
Do you have move by action?
He hasn't moved yet.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't yeah, I'm gonna use an action to, so I don't have to, because I can't move. I can use action, but I don't move. Dancing lights is another area effect. It's an area affliction.
Wait,
And
how
and
is
it
this
lowers-
a move action to do?
Never mind. I'm thinking.
You're
30.
Yeah, there's literally no method of getting a move action to attack
Fine.
somebody.
I'll use my free action to pass without a trace because it's a free action. Hoo-ha. And I can't do him since he's not in my area. Centered on me. And I'm gonna teleport again.
Where to? Well, actually, you can move yourself.
No metagaming.
They will be able to see where you end up.
No, a pass without trace is free action, and as a movement, I'm already invisible.
Wait, how is pass without trace a free action again?
It's a free action.
Oh, hold up. You already disabled that.
Oh, you're right. I can't do it again. I have to lift it as a free action. You're right.
Exactly. And he is correct. Concealment defaults to being a free action because it doesn't affect an enemy.
Okay. Yep. And
Okay.
I'm going to create the wall of fire. I'm gonna move the wall of fire. I'm gonna make it literally one square. I'm gonna make it 3 squares thick, and all the way
But
up.
that would be another
wait,
standard
how are you
action.
moving the wall of fire?
That would be another standard action.
You're right. Never mind. I'll just teleport behind. I'll just teleport over here.
Okay.
So the wall fire between me and them. So it's at least a little bit rough terrain at least. They gotta jump over it twice. Unless they run around.
Sin
Good question.
or Kami?
Ukami is
We
my
are
character.
we are
my
literally
name. Okay.
we are literally fighting a war that we cannot win.
Yeah, it seems that way.
True,
Sleep
but
did it.
you know,
Like
let's just,
my only trump card was sleep and dancing lights. I can lower all their stats with dancing lights, and I can knock them
You
out.
can try to lower them.
Yeah, I can try to lower them. Yeah.
So I heard that. I mean, from what you told, moving is an action, attacking is an action. Can I do both, or I
Yeah,
can't?
You can
move
and
is a
you can
move
attack
action.
two
Attacking is
actions
a
right
standard action. You do have both.
You do have both.
Okay. Then I'll.
The only
I'll
reason
move.
why you only had one was because you failed very many fortitude saving throws.
Okay. I'll move and attack then. That's the only thing I can do. And then D20.
Yeah, so try to hit me.
Oh, yeah.
That is. Wait. Would you like to use a hero point or a luck point on that?
No, not gonna use that.
That is fine.
Also, Sin, I can let you, Light, I can, you can just go on the left corner where the symbol of the dice is, like press on advanced dice roller, and you can put a modifier, the actual modifier, what you're trying to do. So it's like, so you don't have to like remember it. You know what I mean?
There's also the D20 plus button that I made.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you click on your token, that button appears next to the mouse pointer in the top left. It says D20 plus, and you just tell it what the bonus is.
I could totally make it.
Yeah. I just don't know what bonuses do I have. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, have you not made your character yet?
I made my character, but I'm not
But
familiar with
it's
him.
not in Roll20 yet.
You can read it off your character sheet. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, I know, but I'm not very familiar with him, so I need to refer to them. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. What Pac just did is he hit the D20 button that I programmed in. Like the one that I did earlier titled Bullshittery. Alrighty. Well, since it's on me, I'm just going to wail on him. This power does have multi-attack.
Oh, right.
Oh, don't worry. I know what I'm doing with it.
Yep. I would like to point out that I'm messing with things now.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see what I rolled?
Yep. You rolled a Bullshittery too.
No. Did you see what time die it was?
D99. So, Sin, I need to know if that hits you, and if it hit you, does it beat your parry defense by at least 5 or at least 10?
Yes. Hitting me means passing my dodge, right? So yes.
No, I'm specifically targeting parry. This is a melee attack.
Yeah, it passed. So yes.
So your parry plus 10. What's your parry plus 10?
No, I don't need to know that. I don't need to know that. I just need to know, but we'll do it one step at a time. Does 22 beat your parry defense by at least 5?
Yes.
Does it beat it by at least 10?
Yes.
I think you're doing your parry wrong. With the number for me to hit is your parry plus 10.
Oh, you told, I mean, mine is.
Yeah, so whatever your parry is, add 10 to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I heard the gem say 10, but I don't know. So okay, yeah.
It's okay. Don't worry. We'll do it one step at a time. So your parry plus 10. Does a 22 meet or does a 22 hit you?
It lands, but it doesn't exceed by 5.
Okay, then I just need you to make a toughness save. And then I need to go double check the DC on it.
It's less than
You're
28.
fine. Yeah, when they roll that high, I don't have a problem. Yeah, you're fine. But if they're like really close to it, I have no problem keeping my mouth shut to hit them with suspense. I don't mind
Oh,
making
that's totally
people.
fair, but it's definitely less than a 28.
Oh yeah. All right, so fuck it. That's my turn.
All right.
Man.
Flying at the speed of Mach 3, essentially, I go behind Rowan. Surprise, butt fuck. No, I'm kidding.
Bend over and spread them.
You were want to do
All
that
right.
to an old man? Okay. Oh, I see your kinks. Okay.
Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do.
Who cares if he likes the gilf? It's still legal. In this case, it's a grandpa he'd like to fuck.
I'm gonna do like a power attack, all out attack.
Oof.
So
Give me a
Hope he
second.
misses.
Fair warning, I'm gonna have to step out in just a second, but it shouldn't be more than a couple minutes.
All right, go ahead.
If it comes to my turn while I'm out, my character will just do the same thing he did last round, assuming Finn stays in front of him.
Okay, so how should we reaction?
all right, I'm gonna roll the fighting ability.
Wait, does
But what happened?
I'm sorry. Does a reaction go after
It's always
Yeah.
after the trigger.
Yeah,
It's always after the trigger.
Yeah, it's always after the trigger. So I like you don't have to hit me to do it. It's a reaction. Okay, good.
All right, so since I'm using both all out attack, I have the advantage. All out attack and power attack, the advantage. That essentially negates the attack bonus negatives, just making it still the same attack bonus I have 8. However, my active defenses such as dodge and parry will be at a -5. So like
Up to -5, and your damage goes up by 5.
yeah, my dodge and parry are going to be essentially at a 3, but my damage is going to be like a 17.
Plus 15.
No.
Yeah, he was just talking about the base bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
My damage is 12, but plus 5 will be 17. I'm just going to roll my fighting right now. Does 18 hit?
I don't know, does it?
My AC is yeah, that just hits. But
Oh yeah, you got to roll for 17. The DC for that would be like, okay, what's 15 plus 17?
Well, let him roll his save before you try to figure it out.
if I'm failing,
Yeah.
I'm using a lock, just pointing it out.
Well, you can't use it if
already
it's declared.
that it hit. That was your own fault.
Oh.
That was,
Oh yes.
Yeah.
you sealed that one in on yourself.
All right, the DC for that was
You just need
32.
to know how much it failed by, or how much damage does he take.
The DC is 32 for the attack that I just
11
did.
damage. And it's not enough to be a 4th degree, so we don't care about the rest. It's 11 damage.
And also, I'm going
Hellish
to do
Rebuke.
something else.
Hold on.
Yep, that is the
Hellish
thing that he
Rebuke.
can do.
Hellish Rebuke.
All
Did
right.
you turn that on?
It's a reaction. And yes, it's technically always on. Perhaps. Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, good. So if your allies touch you, they risk it too.
Yep.
Yeah, if it.
I mean, that's not very likely to happen. Oh. No,
Oh.
it's not very likely to happen with this group.
Yeah, with this little mix match right here, he's just fine.
Yeah.
Can
It's
I
just
also?
something- I'm pointing for future reference, basically.
I'm just pointing out, don't touch me.
You still have to roll to hit.
Well, it's a reaction. I can choose to activate if it's a reaction. You know what I mean?
Only on your turn. Only on your turn. It's a light switch. You can turn it on or off during your turn, but you can't. If you decided for it to be on, it will affect everybody.
Yeah, fair enough. If we go into combat, no one touch me type of deal. I'll just turn it on.
What do I need to roll for this Hellish Rebuke?
No, first Rowan needs to roll to hit.
Yep. which is a +10. Hurrah!
Yeah, that hits me.
Something tells me that hits. Next
Yeah,
would
that
be a
definitely hits.
toughness save, I assume.
Yep, toughness.
My specialty. 24.
Don't forget it's lowered if it's from your all out. Is it right? Toughness is lowered?
No, no. The
Toughness
all
is
out,
not affected by all-out attack.
all out affects the dodge saves and the parry saves.
How hard it is. No, it only
What
affects
is
how
your
hard it is
full
to hit you.
damage minus his toughness if it is above his toughness?
Restrict toughness by 3, piercing 1.
No, that's not what matters. What's the damage minus his toughness?
It's damage is ranks 10.
So it's a total of 25 was what I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
The total is 25, so he failed by 1.
So, how much do I have to lower my toughness? Just by 1 point?
Nope.
Oh, do we just keep the same toughness over time
Yep.
all the time? Okay. All right.
Yeet.
So, can I also do something else? I want to do an extra effort to do another attack on him. Is that fine?
You will be exhausted at the
No,
or afterwards, but yes.
No, I
No,
wouldn't be
fatigued. It's fatigued.
fatigued.
You're right.
Yeah, not exhausted. To be fatigued first. So I'm gonna do another attack, but this is gonna be a little different. It's gonna be my eye beams.
Oh, you're a ripoff of Superman, aren't you?
I don't have the
Yeah.
super senses, so.
Kill man.
So
he said that he was.
So here's what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna do a power attack, but I'm just gonna do a +2 bonus for the damage, which my eye beams does a damage of 8.
You
So
do
I'm gonna-
realize that power attack and the other attack like that are until end of turn, right?
What was that?
The feats that alter your attacks are technically until end of turn. So your
Okay,
attack
so
is still modified.
so I can only do power attack then, right?
You would be using both power attack and all out attack because you've already selected that for this turn.
Okay. So I guess since that would be at its max. All right. So +11 to hit, the damage would be increased to 13 damage.
Oof.
Let me see. Let me roll to hit. 27. Does 27 hit?
Oh.
Yeah.
And the
If
DC.
a 27 does not hit, somebody's cheating.
Okay, Rowan, fortitude saving throw against the eye beam.
I rolled that already. 28.
Oh.
Yeah, he makes it.
I knew
Yeah,
he was
that
gonna hit me.
makes sense.
I knew he was gonna. Yeah, I just rolled it at a time.
Yep,
I am not a
that's
front
the
liner.
stat.
I'm not the side for this. I'm like the support guy. Okay. I'm a ranged guy, and you're putting Superman who can fucking just get me anywhere I want, and I can't.
You're going down.
I can't leave the arena. Technically, I can't leave the arena. So
Yeah. Again, this was a case of where they were interested in seeing what you were doing, capable of.
literally out of my element.
Do I have enough? Like,
Hold on.
can I use a free action?
Rec-
Oh, sorry.
Did I use recursive pute again?
What is the reaction specifically against?
Close attack, close range.
I thought you can only do one reaction until the
No,
next.
that's not how reaction works in Mutants Masterminds. That's why I'm asking how exactly.
Yeah, close range. As long as he's like literally close to me.
A reaction triggers as many separate times as it's triggered.
All right.
But one action cannot trigger it more than once. So, like, if it is triggered by touch, multi-attack, single target him, it would still only trigger once.
Okay.
So yeah, my wizards.
So I'm going to ask that you define close.
I guess
attack a
5.
bit.
I guess anything that would be in arm's range of him hitting me or stabbing me or lasering me.
Within touch range. Okay, that is a totally fine definition. I just need you to define it.
That's what close range is. Like, literally,
So
like.
I played D&D.
Rowan is
My
correct.
definition of close range is about 25 feet.
But he's using the mutants and masterminds definition. Rowan is
Okay,
correct.
that's totally fair. It's just that I'm used to a different definition.
And technically
Mhm.
speaking, like Rowan can technically touch me in the distance. I just use my eye beams at a very close distance.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't think that a 19
Does a
hits.
19
Does it?
hits? Well, his dodge and
No,
stuff
my
is
Oh
lower.
yeah, you're right.
yeah, it
That
hits
hits.
because my dodge right now would be my dodge and parry total 13 total, so he definitely hits.
Yep.
You would have to either roll like a 2 or critically fail to miss me. So I'm gonna roll my toughness. What's the DC for that again?
You
DC
shouldn't
20.
technically know.
Okay, sorry.
Hold on.
I don't know why I'm.
Yeah, it's
He doesn't need to know the DC.
Yeah.
After he rolls, you just need to tell him pass or fail. If he fails, what degree?
25.
It's just on that. I guess, sir.
Then,
Yeah.
if it hits it on the money, then it's a pass.
Yeah, it's a pass.
Then I take no damage then, right?
Yep.
Nope.
I laugh in his face,
I
like
have
give
a
up.
question.
Well,
What is a piercing of 1? I forget what it is. It's a flat.
That I don't think that actually does anything because of how we're doing health in this edition.
What is a what?
Piercing of 1.
Piercing of 1.
Because we're doing health and it changes a lot.
I'm not sure what you mean by a piercing of 1.
So normally in Mutants Masterminds, if
piercing
you
plus 1.
purchase,
penetrating.
that's not helping him.
Yeah, sorry.
If you normally in the normal rules for Mutants Masterminds.
Oh, he's asking about penetrating?
Yeah,
Yes.
penetrating. Yeah.
Penetrating only matters if they have impervious and your thing does not is subject to their umbrella.
I just want to make sure. I want to.
Yeah, but impervious doesn't matter because of how we're doing health anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Literally
Yeah,
everything that
literally does nothing.
literally everything that health changes is listed in the rules.
Is it piercing?
And it's like 4 things.
Give me a second. I'm reading something.
Precise plus 1
Oh,
flat.
it's precise. It's precise. Never mind. That means I can hit a little more accuracy. That's all it does. Yeah, that's okay. Never mind.
That just allows you to do detailed things like you could carve your initials with an attack.
Oh yeah, I know it. That's what I would do next time. Next time he hits me like that, carve my initials into his chest when I do damage.
Do I have enough time to basically try to persuade Rowan to like give up already? Can I do that? Maybe.
Talking is a free action.
Not on this round, A, and B. Not on this round, but potentially in the future.
Okay.
How many reactions do I get? I have a question.
1 standard, 1 move.
Reaction.
That's just triggered as many times as what triggers.
Okay.
Light. Blinded by the light.
Yeah, Hellish Rebuke is basically against somebody who closed the distance and went in melee, and I'm sucking at melee, so Hellish Rebuke. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yep.
Make an attack.
Wrapped up like a dude.
So it's my turn?
I don't know my modifier yet.
It is my turn, right?
Yeah, it is Sin's turn. Yeah. Oh, hello. So would you like to do increased effect, added effect, or alternate effect?
Wait. Is it? Oh, it was Ultraman's turn last time, right? Now it's my turn, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh,
Why did you
I'm
skip
sorry,
me?
you're right. I'm
Yeah,
keeping
yeah,
that
you
crit
skipped.
because that was my failure, but I'll worry about that later.
Okay.
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 What are you gonna do? Tickle my balls?
No, I'm gonna cast Incinerate. Incinerate. It's sight, so the range is sight. It's a +10 to damage. It is it's energy +2 to energy. So if you're resistant, Okay, so it is range per sight. Sight. Um. Crap. Sorry, I'm dyslexic here.
Incurable +1 flat.
Oh yeah. Basically, if it hits, and also basically it does constant damage if it hits you. It has an incurable +1 flat, and it has a.
You realize that you still need to use like a standard action to continue having it damage, right?
Yes, that is correct. It is.
Okay, just want to make sure that you're aware of it.
Yeah, it is durational. You know what I mean? It's not continuous. And
so does sight? Sorry, I wanted to ask if the sight does automatically hit or something like that.
No, he still has to roll a hit.
Sight is range. If I see you, you can get burned.
All right, burn me. Try.
So you paid 2 per rank for perception range?
I'm lucking that.
That hits me. You don't need to use luck to hit me. My
Too
dodge.
late, he spent it.
Oh, your dodge is 14. Oh no. Okay, well, no.
Too late. He used it. Don't say, let him waste it.
Okay, fine. Yeah, let him waste it. Fine.
That's only for this part.
Because this also means if you hit him with anything, he can't use another luck point till the start of his next turn.
Anyway.
All right, so I guess toughness.
Yep.
21.
2 grades of error.
2 grades of what?
It's a DC 27?
No, 25. You're right. Never mind. It's 25. Okay. You're right. 1 grade of failure.
So you hit points that ends up being 4 damage.
Yep. But you take 4 damage every turn.
That's not how that works.
Huh?
Oh, it has damage, incurable, so you're constantly on fire.
That's
incurable means it's hard to heal.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind. What's variable? Volatile?
Variable.
What?
Variable.
What you're looking for is
what power are you using?
Incinerate.
Where is that?
Under wizard staff.
It's named for damage effect.
I know that. I'm asking where it is on his sheet.
Wizard staff device. Alt 2.
Oh, I'm scrolled over. That's why. Okay, Alt 2.
Yeah, his character sheets are a pain to work with.
Variable 2. All variable 2 does is allow you to switch the descriptor. So, like, if you use.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm just making sure.
Did you make your check required?
Oh no, he did not yet.
It's only a flat 10, but if I may, you're right. I forgot.
No, that means it's a 19 to use 1 rank of the power, a 29 to use the full rank of the power.
That's a plus 15. Sorry, I didn't do pluses with that.
So a 22, that means he took no damage.
Yeah, him and his immunity.
He took no damage because you did not roll high enough to use the full rank of the power. So its power was reduced.
Yeah, that's a plus 15 to it, so that's a 22. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
So, Ultiman, if you took any hit points off from that attack, you gain them back because it did not hurt you.
I'll put them back on.
All right.
I'm going to be sad because that's literally one of my strongest spells.
Yeah, right. You put Dex Required on it.
Yeah. I'm literally fighting a tank versus a person as support. Literally, it's like fighting. It's like literally what a tank little fighter would do to a wizard. Okay. Maxed out.
Yeah, you're support, and you've got an assload of offensive spells.
Failure in me, failing to keep turn order properly.
I'm a ranged guy. That's the problem. I'm squishy, but I'm ranged. Like, he's close range, and he can yeet me.
It's how you built him.
Yeah, it's how I built him. It's how I built him. I expect.
So there's no legitimate complaint. Can we please move on?
No, I know. I'm not giving a legitimate complaint. I just not my element.
Like I said, the failure in turn order was mine, not White's, so I'm going to keep that crit.
What's
I believe that's fair.
I have the modifier of this is +5, and then DC is 30. So what do I do? Like what do I see?
what would you like to add to your crit? Would you like to have an increased effect, added effect, or alternate effect?
If you don't know
Uh,
what these are, please ask.
yeah, I don't know what things are. Can you elaborate? All of them.
Increased effect just gives you a +5 bonus on the save
I
DC.
put them in the Roll20 chat as well.
Ah, okay, thank you.
Okay.
Uh,
Increased effect increases the save DC by 5. Unless the target's a minion automatically fails no matter what.
ah,
Added effect is total bullshit. You would never want to use that. Alternate effect is good about 1% of the time. It's when you change what the power does.
okay, I'll go with
Oh, I
increase
didn't even
effect
move.
since
It's my fault.
he
I
is
should have moved.
he is hard to hit, so increase attack. I mean increase
Okay.
effect.
Okay. So I'm assuming I need to
That's-
roll toughness.
Yep. And then he add 5 to the DC for the damage.
Oh, so I have DC 30, so would it be 35? And what do I roll?
So the normal.
You're saying your damage rank is 15 already?
Oh yeah, you remember the one that I built? So you said I'm building for damage.
Okay. I prefer to ask as opposed to assuming.
Ah, okay, yeah, no worries.
Alrighty. And hold up. Yeah, fuck it. That's probably about the best I'm gonna get out of it. Okay, how much damage do I take?
I don't know.
So you said that you have a damage rank of 15 for the power, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah, for that
So that means
for the enhanced ring, I'm going to like those second chances like
one. Oh wait,
physical,
I better answer to this.
psychic, elemental.
I have a better answer. I take 14 points of
I
damage.
just wanted to verify it wasn't a 4th degree failure. Which it was
Status.
not.
Affliction.
Okay. Anything else from you?
I think I'll. Nah,
I am
that'll be
totally
action.
screwed.
Yeah.
I am totally screwed.
This is about when Xavier looks out to you. He holds out his hand. All right, I think I've seen enough for right now. If you guys could come back over here. And he
Firebird drunkenly says, I'm not done here. I'm knocking this some bitch out.
Oh, sorry, man. I mean, I'm sorry. I landed the hit on you. But it was a fair fight,
Ultiman is.
I like how Xavier's trying to stop the fighting, and the people fighting are like, "No, we want to keep on fighting."
Actually, wait. If Firebird is going to try to hit him, can I use my reaction to interpose?
Interpose is close
I
range.
have no.
Interpose is based off of your speed.
Oh.
Yeah, it's based off my speed. It's not close range.
So
and he's speed 4, so
that he has to first hit Sin.
I also want to point out. I also want to point out he can't see us.
No, I can see.
Yeah, correct. The fire of.
Oh yeah, you can't see them.
The fire of
Okay, never mind then.
No,
you can't do.
So
well, they're still fighting.
Firebird's turn. So unfortunately, Rowan, you can't do anything right now.
Yeah, you're right. He's out of my range for my reaction teleport. But that's it.
No worries. I landed a hit on him. He should, at least return back.
I still find it cute that that Xavier goes, "Okay, I've seen enough. Come back." You're like, "Nope."
I just dusted myself off, and he's still here fighting in the distance.
Hey, like I said many times over, Firebird does go out of his way to maintain the persona of being drunk off his ass. So, he's going to use extraordinary effort to increase his strength, thanks to untapped potential, by 3.
Ooh,
And he's also going to gain an additional standard action. So I'm going to attack twice, and both of them will have a +3 on the strength.
Ooh.
Okay.
And let's see, all out and power
Physical
attack.
damage.
Oh, you really want this guy down.
I mean,
It,
I
it's
can attack
basically
him after that.
going to it's a point of going to show what he's actually capable of doing.
Yeah, and I'm willing to take the hit. Like I say, it's the last punch.
Energy.
The sad part is that as much as it looks like it, yeah, as much as he looks like he's single target, he's actually made to deal with groups.
Oh wait, I
Ooh.
I have one thing to bring up. I've been in this part before like going over to row, and would I know their general location, or I still need to see the attack in sight?
You would still have to be able to see that he's making the attack.
Okay. I'm just
Or not
curious.
so much see as being able to accurately perceive, unless you have a special sense that justifies it.
Psychic.
All right, just
Yeah.
curious.
Which I don't think
So
that you have.
this does have multi attack. So 20, I know 25 and 29 both hit. Do
Oh, yes.
either of them beat your parry by at least 5?
After the +10, yes.
1 or
I
both?
think both of them.
Okay. Just to be sure,
Elemental.
the only way the 25 makes this is if your your parry is 10 or less. I don't need. Well, shit, we're wrapping it up. Don't matter too much, but
Yeah, that's why I'm trying. That's why I'm trying to fix the second chance things right now. Well, we're wrapping
okay.
it up.
Well, I need 2 toughness saves.
Okay.
The first one, they're both at -2 penalty, effectively.
What is it?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
Because of how multi-attack works. Because you
No,
succeeded
it's a bonus to the save DC.
Affliction.
Yeah.
So while he
That's
rolls
the
his,
same as having the toughness reduced by 2. Either way, that works without the same math.
yeah, but I was going to figure out the save DCs and let him just roll his saves.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Because I
So
haven't
do I
added everything up. I need 2 toughness saves from you.
+10 or +12? I mean, sorry,
No, you
plus.
just roll the number. So it's
Okay.
toughness plus it's D20 plus toughness.
Okay.
Or your second one, please.
Yeah, sorry. Coming right out.
Oh, you're good.
As
I believe the second one is a hit.
Both of them fail, actually.
Can I use my hero thingy? What's it called? Hero power. Hero points. Yeah, sorry.
We're probably not going to do much better than either of those.
You rolled a 16 and an 18. You can spend it if you want to, but it's not likely to improve it. And
Because
you are
it's
stuck with the second roll.
Even if it is lower.
Okay then. All right, I'll take a hit then.
You take 12 damage total between both hits.
Wow, that's impressive.
He rolled really high on both rolls, so yeah.
No.
I don't think I can edit it from my token, but
okay.
Oh yeah, you have okay. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I can edit
I did 66 is because the actual save DC was 33, but this was 2 separate hits, and I subtracted both of his toughness rolls.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not sure how you got it to 36.
33.
Or 33. I still don't know how you got to 33.
Okay. It's a damage. We start with 15.
Right.
It's a damage rank 8, plus 3 for untapped potential, plus 5 for power attack.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't hear the power attack. That's what I missed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just missed the power attack. That's all I missed.
Oh, and the other 2 is for the multi attack.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that is an ouch.
That was an owie.
Ultimate, you definitely hear that Sin took damage after Xavier tried to call off this fight.
So like, here's what Ultimate's gonna do. He's probably gonna hear that. Definitely interested. He's like, "What the hell?" He flies towards over here, and he's like, "Firebird, what the hell are you doing?" And it gets between Firebird and Sin, and it's like, "Dude, the fight's over, man. You don't need to do anything else."
Hearing this, I probably would just teleport right over here, saying yes.
It's not your turn yet.
Firebird.
Not your turn yet.
Firebird just standing there, weaving about a bit like he's drunk, says, "I had to pay him back."
It's
Hey,
just
you make 2 punches, man. I mean, we can have a drink afterwards, but
In all fairness, with multi-attack, that was probably more like 50 punches, but...
true.
damn. Look,
But are you doing anything else for right now, Ultimate?
he's just standing in between them.
Fair enough. Rowan, you're going over to try to de-escalate things as well, I assume?
Yeah, I teleport over. I'm like, what's all this racket about? They said we were supposed to stop fighting. Oh, I see you both are injured. He summons his bird, summons the phoenix, and they start healing the party.
That still takes an action, but
Yep.
yes, that is going to...
Movement, teleport, summons phoenix.
What's the initiative for your phoenix?
It'll be...
He has to roll it when he summons it.
Yep, I gotta roll when I summon it.
And how big is the phoenix?
It's big as an eagle.
So it's medium.
Yeah, it's not that big.
No, it's about 3 feet tall, give or take.
12.
I saw
It's
shrink
square, roughly.
Yeah. It lands on my shoulder. You know what I mean? Effortlessly type of deal. It heals the area effect. I would have to draw my phoenix, don't I?
Do you not see that token on top of your head?
No, I know, but I noticed my my drawing's not in the thing. I have to give that to you, my token drawing, and I have to draw the phoenix drawing.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Next time.
Sin?
Because I have no
Or
idea.
Yes.
Okami?
Oh,
It looks like people are trying to de-escalate other than Firebird, who seems to have wanted to just make sure that he hit you
What
after
is that?
you got hit. Or he hit you after you hit him.
I mean,
Also, there's now a Phoenix that I need to roll. What's the initiative on the Phoenix again?
I'm guessing 12?
Yeah, it's 12.
Is it just flat 12 or?
Yeah, it doesn't have any bonuses. It's just 12.
Okay.
It's a bird. It's not that quick. It just, it's there for scouting and little healing after battles type of deal. You know what I mean? It's not that big of a thing. I could use it to extend my spells, but it's not really meant for combat. Like I said, I'm a support role, more of a support role.
But Sin, are you doing anything, or are you just?
I'm gonna raise my hand and say, "Hey, stop fighting. We can have some drink later. I see you. Likes drink. Soju is my.
Oh, yeah, he's
hometown
literally been drinking the entire fight.
So I say soju is my hometown thing, so we can have some later. But you hit hard. I commend you on that. Even with my protection, and I flash the gravity field, and that's my turn. Yeah.
All right. Xavier is currently scowling at Firebird. I said stop. Come over here. He does not look particularly happy that you continued on.
Since we're out of combat, I'm going to telepathically link with Professor Xavier. Telepathically talk to him, saying, "Can I go home for the day? My back is aching fighting these younglings."
I'm sorry, you cut out for a moment. What?
I said I'm going to telepathically say to Professor Xavier, Can I go home for today? My back is aching from fighting these younglings.
He shrugs. Be back
Okay.
tomorrow. Be back tomorrow. Preferably at around 10.
He sets his he pulls out a pocket watch, sets it. He opens a door opens behind him into just a doorway opening to like a instrument into a portal basically, right? And he walks through like, see you guys later.
And the
Have
moment
fun.
and the moment Rowan goes away and goes through that door, is like, geez, what the fuck is with this Gandalf knockoff, dude?
I mean,
Also, I do.
My
think
bird
it
is
would
still
be,
here, you know.
You can't really control it that well, though.
I can put senses through it, man. I can like literally see what
Do
it
you
sees.
have dimensional senses on that? That? You need dimensional senses on that.
Damn it. Okay, never mind then. I think I have it. I'm not sure. Do I?
You have a communication link, but I didn't see your character having communication link, so it doesn't work unless both have it.
Oh, I have it's in my. I think it's in my master spells.
So I can safely just hit backspace on all the characters right now, right?
You mean like that?
Yep.
I'm gonna be giving you my token. I have it done and everything. It's just
So I don't know if I should award PowerPoints yet because I don't know that the other
it's
games
session
are
0.
going yet. And this is session 0. So I'm going to assume that is a no for PowerPoints this session.
Also,
in my opinion, it's your group, it's your rules.
Yeah.
My group is getting ready to start tomorrow, and to my knowledge, AIM is ready to start Sunday. So technically, you could be the first of all of them that started.
Well, guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. So.
All right.
Ultiman is gonna ask Xavier quickly. It's like, hey, so what do you think of our performance?